today I gotta go buy transmission oil to put in the car and see if the transmission is gonna work. The humidity is real today. So I just got back from Honda, picked up 2 quarts of transmission fluid, 16 bucks. Not sure. Almost got in 3 car accidents driving the CRX today. People who don't know how to signal, people who don't know how to merge, and I didn't see the car in front of me. That was my fault. But not sure what I'm doing today, but I'm definitely going to fluid the transmission. Drive it around, make sure it's good. Might do a quick pull, just to make sure that it's good to drive, because I opened the transmission. At first I wasn't confident, but everything seemed pretty straightforward and I put it back together myself. So this would probably be the first transmission in a long time that I put together. So I got to drive it, hit it a little bit, make sure it's golden, and I'm gonna turn the car around, pull it up on a driveway backward. Today I want to get rid of the thermal box. I have a thermal R&D on here, and I have an Apexy N1 3-inch in, 4-inch out that I want to relocate to for you guys is passenger, for me is the driver's side. And I want to paint the subframe. We get a spare subframe and paint it World Rally blue, so having an exhaust exit on this side and a blue subframe, I think that would look pretty dope. Or because my brother takes off his exhaust when he goes to the track, because the stock exhaust obviously restricts. So I have enough pipings. I have a 2.75 pipings and 3-inch pipings in the backyard that I might just modify so he can have a full exhaust on his car, so he doesn't have to take off his exhaust when he runs down the track. I might do that just because his four-wheel drive drivetrain is not in the way, so I can just make one temporarily so he doesn't have to remove his exhaust. But I don't know. Let me go gather some stuff, see what I have, and see what I feel like doing today in this heat. Well, gloomy sky, but it's hot as fuck. Oh yeah. I hope my seal job is good with the Right Stuff Permatex gasket maker. So what I'm gonna do is put half a quart. I hope my drain bolt is tightened. Oh yeah, it's fairly loud. Warming it up, about to take it for a drive. Now I'm hoping and praying that the VSS check engine light does not come on. That will verify that the gears are definitely touching each other, creating a signal to the ECU that the car is moving at a certain speed. If it does, check engine light does come on, then I have another problem. So I'm about to go take it spin around the block, and hopefully it doesn't come on. So resolve the issue temporarily. I took the electrical speed sensor out, put my mechanical one in, put a 12 mil in place, and because the mechanical speed sensor doesn't have a tab, it zip tied it in place. Just did 3 pulls out there. I didn't bring my phone, but it's not doing a cutoff anymore, 6K. It's going through all the RPM through the red line and everything. So this transmission is good. Chatters like a motherfucker, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jack up my car, we'll gather all my pipings and see if I can make some sort of bend, and if I have enough piping to upgrade the piping in my brother's car, just so he doesn't have to remove his exhaust when he goes to the track. So I've decided to build an exhaust system for my brother's car. I need two 90 degrees, two shorter 3-inch 90 degrees because I'm gonna exit that on his car on the left side. So I have from the header straight down the middle, no resonator, the 90, another 90. There's going to be the 45 over the lower control arm, and then I need another 90 that's going to go across. I have another straight, another 90 or 45-ish to this muffler coming out this side. First, he works today, so he needs his car, and the reason why he's not driving that is because his brake light stayed on. Found out this was broken in his, and I remember replacing it before. Lucky I got an extra pedal assembly over there, so get that car up and going for him so he can leave this car with me today so I can build him a muffler exhaust system. Came to the scrapyard or metal, and apparently there's a ton of rolling springs here that a company seemed to have trashed. Interesting. Huh. So my brother already has gone to work, and he left his RT here. So I went to the store about 290 degree from the scrap yard. Oh no, I bought 190 degree and 145 degree. So I fucked up there because I was on the phone when I was picking all these pieces up from the scrap bin, and I needed the other 90 degree so I can get it to work with the N1 canister. That's a G-Ready, Greddy, whatever, however you want to say that. So what I did was I did some pie cuts here, 15 degree pie cuts, to get it to bend where I need it to bend. I'm gonna tack it up with the Old Faithful Harbor Freight flux core welder, and I'll show you what I'm talking about, why I cut those 15 degree pie cuts. Okay, so 3 pie cuts on the 45 pipe that I originally had. It was like this, so I had to pie cut it. Welding helmet. So I had to pie cut it because I can't run this pipe straight down here because the diff is in the way over there, right? And the RT exhaust usually come out of this hole right here. It doesn't go over the control arm like the front wheel drive do, because as you can see, axle's in the way, so it goes here. You can see over here, that's where the stock exhaust goes. But since I can't run the pipe any other way over there, I did this bend here so that way I can attach to the muffler, and then you can see how it bends back and goes straight this way. So that's where I'll have a 90 degree. This one right here at the bottom is gonna go this way, 90 degree like that, over to this 45, and I'm gonna try to tuck this 3 inches high as I can over the axles. I'm not worried about the axles touching it because it's gonna be about a 3-finger gap between the axle and this pipe on the top, right? And the car's lifted, so not often that the wheel is going to get compressed that far up that the axle is going to touch the exhaust. But even if it did, it's just going to rub and sound pretty bad, but I don't think it's going to happen. So I'm going to run it casual style over the lower control arm like every other car, and I should have enough piping to do another 45, 90, 90, and then I got enough straight to go all the way to the flange up in the front to get this exhaust to work. So it got dark. Had the nephews out here, so we were playing out in the yard. Got the back half done over the lower control arm. It's too late to use the bandsaw or table saw, and got all these bugs out. I don't know if you can see it. very, very annoying because they are attracted to the light. So I'll continue this tomorrow. Yeah. It is the next morning, and people were tagging me that a CRX just got to my yard. So just because that it is like 5 minutes down the street, I'm gonna go check out the CRX. I am looking for a glove box. Mine has 2 broken tabs on it, and like I prefer to have a glove box in place rather than not have one. And just to see what's in there. Maybe it's B series swap, who knows. Wishful thinking, right? So I'm gonna go over there, check it out, and come back, finish the exhaust system, and then I gotta prep the CRX for tomorrow, Saturday. It's gonna be the NorCal CRX owner cruise of the year, and I gotta drop my car, put my wheels on it, and you know. So I'm out here in the yard. Here's the CRX, smacked in the rear. Obviously this guy loves his car, but the unfortunate happened. Red carpet, kind of doesn't seem like it's for the car, but it looked good for a second up until whatever. But this one, they glued it, it's broken. I might want to get this because mine has gauge pods in there. Not sure if I want to get it. Oh, ashes, what the fuck. Clean passenger side seat. The 88, 89 SI wheels are still on the car with a raised lock on it. I'd love to take the wheel. It's got brand new tires on it. Lowering springs. Brand new tires all around, Jesus. Motors untouched. Brand new Dizzy. I did grab the fucking spoiler though, cause rice here and rare as fuck. So I'm taking that. Fuck it. I need the glove box, but the glove box looks like it's been destroyed. Cause people aren't careful. Oh no, tabs are still good. I might take the glove box cause mine is fucked up. So yep, I've gone to the junkyard. Spent money I did not have. Look at this motherfucker. This tarp is like 50 bucks. Why are you sleeping up here? God damn it, you fucking ripped the thing, you fucking ass. That's just not cheap, bro. Heavy duty. Of all fucking places to sleep, you sleep up there, huh? You're unfucking believable. Bitch. Alright, so got the rear muffler where I want it. I wish that was a little bit more straighter, but kind of have to work with what I got and how it is. So if that's how it's gonna be, that's how it's gonna be. So here, plus side, the car is lifted, so I didn't have to lift it much. But you have a 2.5 3-bolt flange to a 3-inch transition pipe right there. So it's 2.5 to 3. That's my old flange welded onto my old thermal R&D mid, because I added a resonator to my car, and that goes here to a 90, which is the last piece I am cutting right now. That's gonna bolt up to, or that's gonna get welded up to this 90 right here, which is tacked onto the 45 that goes over the lower control arm. It is gonna be one piece just because I don't have any other flanges, and I'm building this for 10 bucks, which is the pipe I picked up yesterday. This is the last cut I got to do right here. So lower control arm 90, connect here to mid pipe. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that, mock it up, and see where that leads me. Well then, got it all tacked. Now I'm gonna fully weld that shut, put it back in the car, and I'm gonna weld it right there, because you know, no flange. And Ooh, that hurt it. So yeah, I'm trying to quickly knock that out, and then I gotta start prepping the CRX because in case it rains, I need to get that ready for tomorrow. Time to wrap this up. Let's see what it sounds like. Do another startup before I wrap this video up. It's pretty loud when you get on it, but it's quiet as fuck when it's idling. So I think this car idles way too low. It's probably why it's quiet. It's like 500. The cluster is not correct, but on the S300 it's about 500. But it's fairly quiet. I two-stepped it earlier and pretty much set off all the alarms on the cars. I wish I still had my silencer for the exhaust, but I think I'm gonna have it put on a resonator to get rid of that raspy noise. But other than that, it's just as deep as my car, so not too shabby. No resonator either. So he's headed off to work. It's just fucking loud. I'm all cleaned up here, so now I'm gonna move the CRX up and get it ready for tomorrow. I got a memory, but as far as preparation, skunk 2 coming out, function form going on, spoons going on, then car wash. Well, and there you have it. Very successful day. Got the wheel suspension swapped over on the CRX. Got the muffler done on my brother's car. And now, with some extra time, because it's still daylight, I am going to get me some tacos. Because I've been craving tacos in horchata. I mean, who doesn't love all that, right? Well, anyways, if you haven't already, check out the built2drive.bigcartel.com. Link will be in the description below. Get your fillet tees, built to drive tees, stickers, and all that goodness. And hope you guys enjoy this video. I will definitely see you in the next video with the CRX Cruise.